Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a lovely sunny day. Welcome back to summer. And you can see the car, the van here is in a very interesting state. So the fan was not removed yet, but then the radiator is removed. So I think previously I disassembled all this thing in another video, right? And now I think I need to continue my journey, because I need to eventually get all this thing removed. For example, like this DPF cooler, I think. And then also I also want to know why there is some oil marks here. I'm not sure if it is an engine oil causing this mark or what, but this is the power steering pump. And well, eventually I also, well, after I remove this fan, I plan to undo the water pump. I think it's over there. And then the bell, I think I'll just replace now and then see if there are any play on this pulley. Right. And then maybe it depends on what I found out, or maybe how much it costs to replace this alternator, because it's quite some age, you can see. So I don't know, maybe I want to replace this. There are many things that I can replace. The only limit that I have is maybe the money. So right, so this is what I want to do. But then I'm going back to this radiator here, right? So I'm pretty sure I'm going to replace this, because you can see all this little tiny damage caused on this radiator. I mean, it's really not in the best, not in the best shape. I still don't see evidence saying this, or pointing this radiator was the source, was the cause of the leaking. I cannot find any evidence yet, because although it looks very bad, but I just cannot find it. So but anyway, whatever that happened to this radiator, it has to go. Look into this, it's all white too. I think all these tiny little things is can just peel this thing off. Is horrible, this day. Anyway, let's get started. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot to mention what I'm going to do, right? So sorry, just a second. So because I'm still waiting for the tool to remove this frame. So basically what I need to do is I need the tool holding this here. You can, I don't know if you can see it, I hope you can. There's some hole that you can mount something to stop this thing from moving. Because thing about this, here you can see I cleaned this thing a little bit. So if I push that tool inside and turn this fan, the thing behind will actually rotate as well, and then causing the whole thing to rotate, which is not what I want. And in order to remove this, I need the tool, and I'm still waiting for that too. So for now, I will, for removing this fan, I will put it into a separate video. And then for this, I will just focus here, because I want to remove the oil cooler. I want to remove that filter housing, because there's one known defect, or one thing that could fail on this OM651 engine. And then eventually I should be able to remove this filter housing, oil filter housing, together with the oil cooler. But whatever, that's the plan. I don't think you can see clearly here, but anyway, there are some bolts behind. I noticed some of them could be a E10, a second. Right, I don't know if this is just me, or it is a standard configuration like that, but I saw that some of this got E10 bolts over there. Some of them got traditional 10mm bolts here. So I don't know, but anyway, I'll try to remove this. I think right now the problem is I want to undo the bolts all this 3 bolt behind, but then this one is blocking my way. So I noticed there's a bolt here like mounting this dipstick, this oil dipstick, which is 8mm. So I'm trying to undone this first, see if I can get it out of my way. Okay, now so what I learned is that well, first of all, like, you know, we have to undone this coolant hose, another one over here, right? So this one as well, and then like after that we will have access to this bolt and then this bolt, and then like after that was undone, then we will have access, like we have some wiggle room to undone this thing. So kind of like, you know, give us some leeway to undone the other bolts here, right? So well, I was thinking I need to undone the, you know, if you can see here, like, you know, let me, so here, like, there's another hose connecting to this tight thingy here. Like, I was thinking I need to undone this. Now I know that I don't have to. So what should work would be like, you know, just undone this one, undone this one, these two here, then this one can give us some leeway to work on the third bolt here. So yeah, it's lovely. So apparently I dropped that bolt, which, you know, eventually I feel like I will be able to find it, like, you know, after I've undone this whole thing, but it's just horrible. I'm honestly not sure if it's expected to be so painful. Like there's a bolt that, you know, actually, like, I don't think I can film this, but like, you know, behind here, like the only way to access this would be like, you know, going to this hole, like where I finger pointing to. And then what's really great was that this hose, I mean this circuit here, like I think it's connecting to a sensor or something, is blocking my way. I don't know if it is expected to be here, like this thingy, this idiot, like whatever, like holy, and I cannot get it out of my way. I think the best I can do is, like, you know, try to muck around and see if I can get it out of my way. But I mean, otherwise I don't know how I can put the things in. It's just stupid. God, why it need to be like so painful? I hope I can film this thing, but this bowl here, like this one, basically like this corner, is really very painful to get into. Like, so what I did was, like, I have to undone this sensor thingy from here, right? So this guy, and then so that I can have a bit of room to like squeeze this thing in. But then like, you know, and also, you know, it would be much better if you got this actually, like, you know, like I wait for another week to just to get this piece of tool to help me to undone this. So but I will definitely get some extension like this thing, like this kind of things, like so that you can you know, just get this thing in and then turn this over. So yeah, let's see, I hope this is gonna work. And yes, I got the both job inside. But yeah, I mean, after I will undone this, right? So I can pick that both afterwards. Alright, I got this undone, but then apparently a lot of coolant, like because like, oh god, that like here you can see, right? Well, I need to drink this thing first. So I got the coolant drain just now, and then you can see the condition of this EGR cooler, right? So this is like, you know, the exhaust gas going to here, right? And then got some coolant to help to cool down the exhaust. And then I think it's like it circle back, right? So I guess it's something like, you know, the air go in and then, you know, do a return, cooling down, and then go back. So but anyway, I got it undone, and I just need to clean up all this grime, and then and yeah, let's take a look over there, right? So this is how it looks like. This is the cable that the sensor should go to. I guess, well, actually, like, you know, this guy should sit here, I suppose. I don't know why it was like dangling. No, well, actually, like, so historic, like previously I thought this mount was here, right? So I don't know, I need to take a look whether, no, actually it should be here. So I don't know why, but here, like, you know, there's a tiny place seems to, like, you know, help to sit the cable. So I don't understand how that works really. I think I need to undo a few more things to get a clear picture of this. And yeah, I was thinking to get access to the exhaust, no, the throttle, which is like behind, like basically like I think behind this pipe, but I guess it's gonna be very difficult given the access here, like you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do is I need to remove this filter housing. So I hope it is easy. I hope I don't have to undo this. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, like, so right, let me put the position back. I think it's like this, right? So when it was on there, right, it's like this. And then like what I noticed was that I have bolts on here, and also here as well, but not the one underneath. So basically, like, it was empty for this this hole here, right? So there's no bolt, right? So I don't know why it was like that, you know. Maybe someone didn't bother to install, I mean, refit that bolt after whatever works that have been done, because I can see it was such a pain job. So but yeah, I mean, I will see if I need to put it back. But then another thing that I should look into was that I was told the EGR pipe was basically like got a bolt, that pipe like bolt into the pipe. So I don't know, like, I want to see if I can find that things out, like, you know. I hope I can find it and see, like, what's going on there. Will it be, was it like, you know, this vent like got the EGR delete at some point, whether it was doing that, it was done properly or not, I don't know. But anyway, so as you can see, the fuel filter right now is out of the housing. The next thing I need to do is I need to find out the bolts that mounting this housing. I think it's just few of them. I'm not sure, I need to find it out. But yeah, after that I should be able to just remove the housing and get it ready to be replaced. So before I forget, I want to like at least like record how I did that. Like, so I think there, first of all, for this fuel filter housing, I think there are like two variants. The one that I have right now probably is the old version, although like I cannot tell, like, because I can only compare with the one that I can find on the internet, right? It seems everyone selling right now is like got a 3 bolts design, like 1 bolt here and then 2 bolts like mounting like along this line here, right? This straight line. So the one that I have right now is here, like I got one here and then another one here. So and then I noticed also like there are like 2 behind, so one is here, right? So you can see one is in here and then another one is like here, this side. So basically I need to find a way to like squeeze this socket, which I think I probably will be able to do that. Like you can see, like I basically like break this fuel filter like into pieces, right? Because it's really annoying. So yeah, and the way that I undone this is like it's very tricky here, like if you can see here, right? So like basically like I need to like first put the socket to the socket. Well, it does not hold right now because I already undone the bolt, but like put the socket here and then like, you know, try to squeeze this thing in and then like undone this thing like this. It's very annoying, to be honest. But yeah, that's the way to go. So what I'm going to do is like probably try to undo this one here. Like I hope I can film. I probably cannot, but anyway, there's one here, another one here. So by that time I probably can undo this. So I'm still fighting with this fuel filter housing. So you can see it is actually loose, right? So like what I said, like there are like 2 more bolts behind. I think it's like what happened with the old version. Now what you know, keeping this thing from undone was this clip here connecting to the hose here, which connect to the thermostat. I think in order to properly undo this clip, I may need to undo this bracket, which is a little bit I don't know, I want to avoid that. So I actually also undone this cable harness here, right? This loom here, right? So basically like some clip, like, you know, mounting the, actually like there's a clip mounting the fuel filter housing. There's another one at the back, and well, so just like kind of like some wiggle room, but still like so what I'm going to do now is I'm trying to undo this thermostat, because I actually also ordered the thermostat. Yes, they are not arrived yet, I'm still waiting. So but I think it's good to just give it a try. Yeah. So you can see the housing is here, right? So this is based on the research that I found, right? So I mean, this is the kind of like the old version, right? So they only got 1 bolt here, 1 bolt, sorry, one bolt here, one bolt here, and then like the newer version will be 1, 2, 3 like this. So I don't know, like now I'm not sure will I be able to find the one that I want to have. Like, God, like, yeah, I better find the parcel number. Hell, like, and then I break this thing, you know, into pieces just to remove it. But anyway, I know that I need to remove it. So the problem is like, how can I find a new replacement part that will fit? And another painful thing when I remove this would be like this kind of like clamp here, right? So this kind of clamp, like, I don't know how to say, like, you know, it's like blocking the way. Like, think about, like, if you can see here, I guess I probably should find a way to remove this plate here, or otherwise when I refit this thing is gonna be, you know, blocking my way, to be honest. So let's see. But anyway, now I got this undone, and I can look into how to get the rest removed, like, you know, because eventually I need to undone this thing. Now I have a better view here. It's just really interesting here. Okay, so I actually make no progress or whatsoever. To recap, right, so I was able to remove the fuel filter housing here. I was able to remove the radiator, but then basically now I'm getting stuck because I need to get access to the oil cooler. So you can see this black guy here, and also that silver bit, right, that triangle thingy right here, right? This is the oil cooler housing, and I believe in order to get access to the bowl, which is just a few bowls, I will need to undone this thing, this thing here, right? I don't know what the name is there, but it should be controlling the air going to the engine, right? So basically, like, I guess, you know, if I didn't understand wrong, the throttle body was, you know, under this black pipe here, and then this is the EGR pipe. So I guess it is, right? So I'm not sure, but anyway, and I need to undone this, and then undone this. Like, it's easy from the top there, like just 4 bolts, but then there's another 4 bolt like underneath, like, you know, I don't know how to film that, but like is I can access to 1, 2, 3 maybe at most. This one here, like, you know, it's very tough to get access to. I'm not sure. Like, I guess I may need to, like, you know, undone this pipe, which, like, you know, 2 bolts here, and then like another few bolts behind, which I can only barely touch it. But I don't know. Yeah, that's why, like, I'm stuck. I will need to, like, understand this thing better. Like, yeah, that's why people want to charge you like for more than thousands to fix this thing. I guess that's the reason. I don't know, like, if I'm able to make it. Now I feel like I'm just signing up another stupid jobs, but let's see. And anyway, like, this video I can show you like how I did with the fuel filter housing, and then like the EGR cooler, right? Damn it, it's just too little content. But anyway, I need to think about like what can I do next, like, to get this done. I don't want to take the engine out. It's gonna be something that I cannot manage, to be honest. Like, it's just no way. Like, you know, just think about it, it's not going to happen. Yeah, I don't know if it is the end of the video. Probably yes, but well, next thing that I want to mention is like what else I want to do, right? I actually thinking to replace this belt because I'm here, which means I'm going to replace this water pump here, this tensioner. I don't know, maybe there's another tensioner, I don't know. I need to look into the past. And then I also decide to replace some of this bulb, because if you see here, it's not in very good shape. So I know it doesn't really matter, but I already ordered. But the problem is, I don't know how long it takes for the parts to deliver. So for those that, you know, have been working on the Mercedes, looking into parts, you may also, like, you may order it from eBay. But then another option you can have is going to website, you know, start with L, like, you know, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what it is like. So that shop seems to be not super consistent in delivering stuff. So I don't know, I hope I can get it next week. If not, it's gonna be next week. But anyway, for now, I have more fun to deal with, right? I need to focus on this thing. So past delivery is not it's not the main problem I have right now. But yeah, anyway, if it is the end of the video, I hope I can take another nice video to talk about the next step I have with this friend. But if not, then see you, and hope you enjoy the summer coming. Cheers, bye.